You know what's terrifying? Your morning coffee routine might be slowly destroying your kidneys, and you have absolutely no idea it's happening. If you're over 65, what I'm about to share could literally save your life because there is a hidden sugar lurking in products you use every single day that is silently wreaking havoc on your most vital organs. My name is Dr. Daniel, and I've spent the last 15 years studying kidney disease in older adults. What I discovered about this particular sugar will shock you, and more importantly, it'll give you the power to protect yourself starting today. Here's the thing that keeps me up at night. Every single week, I see seniors walking into my clinic with kidney damage that could have been completely prevented. The numbers are staggering. Over 37% of adults over 65 have some degree of kidney disease, and most don't even know it yet. The answer lies in something called high fructose corn syrup, but here's what makes this truly insidious. It's not just hiding in obvious places like sodas and candy bars. This stuff is in over 60% of packaged foods on grocery store shelves, and it's specifically targeting your kidneys in ways that regular sugar simply doesn't. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening inside your body right now. When you consume high fructose corn syrup, your kidneys have to work overtime to process it. Unlike glucose, which your entire body can use for energy, fructose gets sent directly to your liver and kidneys for processing. And here's the twist, this isn't just extra work, it's damaging work, but wait, it gets worse. By age 70, your kidneys are functioning at about 70% of their youthful capacity. They're already working harder to filter waste. Now imagine throwing high fructose corn syrup into the mix. It's like asking an elderly person to run a marathon while carrying a heavy backpack. The research is absolutely devastating. Studies show that seniors who consume high amounts of fructose have a 74% higher risk of developing chronic kidney disease. Nearly 3 out of 4 cases could potentially be avoided by making simple dietary changes. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I'll just avoid sodas and sweet treats, but here's where this gets really sneaky. High fructose corn syrup is hiding in your bread, your salad dressing, your yogurt, your pasta sauce, even your medications and vitamins. Food manufacturers love this stuff because it's cheap and makes everything taste better. I had a patient, Margaret, who came to me last year. She was 68, active, thought she was eating healthy. Yet her kidney function had dropped by 40% in just 2 years. We went through her entire diet, and you know what we found. She was consuming high fructose corn syrup in over 20 different products every single day, and she had absolutely no clue. Her mornings started with whole grain cereal that contained high fructose corn syrup. Her yogurt had it. Her whole wheat bread had it. Even her multivitamin had it. Margaret was essentially giving her kidneys a toxic bath 3 times a day, thinking she was being health conscious. The mechanism behind this damage is fascinating and terrifying. High fructose corn syrup causes something called metabolic acidosis in your kidneys, creating an acidic environment that damages the tiny filters called nephrons. Here's what most people don't realize. Once these are damaged, they don't regenerate. The damage is permanent and irreversible, but there's another layer that's even more concerning for seniors. High fructose corn syrup triggers inflammation that hits your kidneys particularly hard, essentially making your kidneys biologically older than your chronological age. A 70-year-old consuming high amounts might have kidneys that function like they're 85 or 90 years old. If you're finding this information eye-opening and want more evidence-based health strategies to protect yourself, subscribe now. I break down the latest research every week to help you avoid the hidden dangers that doctors do and always have time to explain. So, what can you do about this? First, become a label detective. High fructose corn syrup goes by many names: corn syrup solids, corn sweetener, glucose fructose syrup. If any of these appear in the first 5 ingredients, put that product back on the shelf immediately. Second, focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains that you cook yourself, these are your kidneys' best friends. When you eat this way, you're giving your kidneys the nutrients they need to repair themselves. Third, when you do buy packaged foods, look for products sweetened with cane sugar, honey, or maple syrup instead. Your body metabolizes these natural sugars differently. They don't cause the same acidic environment or inflammatory response. Here's the beautiful thing about your kidneys. They're incredibly resilient when you give them a chance. I've seen patients like Margaret completely turn around their kidney function by eliminating high fructose corn syrup. Within 6 months, her numbers improved dramatically and she felt more energetic than she had in years. But let me be crystal clear about what happens if you don't take action. Kidney disease is progressive and insidious. You won't feel symptoms until you've lost 60 to 70% of your kidney function. By the time you notice something's wrong, you're potentially looking at dialysis or transplant. The early stages are silent, which is why this information is so critical right now. Your kidneys have been faithfully serving you for decades. They've filtered millions of gallons of blood and kept you alive without you even thinking about them. Don't let a hidden sugar destroy them now, especially when prevention is completely within your control. Take action today, not tomorrow. Check your pantry right after watching this video. Read those labels. Make the switch. Your kidneys will thank you, and more importantly, you'll be taking control of your health in a way that could add years to your life. If this information opened your eyes to a hidden danger you didn't know existed, share it with other seniors who need to hear this. These are the conversations that prevent tragedy and preserve quality of life.